Okay, the national tree of the Turks and Caicos Islands is the Caicos pine, which is the Turks and Caicos type of the Caribbean pine. The Caribbean pine grows in Central America, Cuba, and the Bahama Archipelago, including Turks and Caicos, and the Bahamian variety is the one that we have growing here in Turks and Caicos that also grows in 4 islands in the northern Bahamas. It's a small pine tree. Gets to about 30 to 40 feet high here in the Turks and Caicos. It is very tall and straight, something that looks like a telephone pole with branches with a sort of triangular shape of greenery at the top.
DECR officials first noticed the problem in 2001 when scale insects were discovered on several trees. By 2005, it became a problem. By 2008, 80% of trees had succumbed to the parasitic insects, and now, in 2010, 10% of healthy Caicos pine trees are remaining. Brian Manco, Senior Conservation Officer, gave a description of the parasites which are infecting the trees.
The insect that we're dealing with is called the pine tortoise scale. It's a scale insect, which means it clamps down onto the pine needles, and it doesn't move as an adult. It only moves as a crawler, which is the first few days of its life. They don't have wings or active legs when they're adults, so they don't move around, but when they're young, they can move around on the wind, on the feet of birds very easily. The insect is native to northern central North America, so United States and Canada.
Officials believe that the pine tortoise scale insect entered the Turks and Caicos through the importation of Christmas trees from the U.S. to the TCI that were not inspected upon arrival. However, according to Manco, requirements for importing plants are now enforced. This will decrease the amount of infected plants to the TCI. Not only are these insects affecting the pine trees, but the 2008 Hurricane Hannah's storm surge affected many of the trees on North Caicos. Also in 2009, there was a large fire that destroyed a number of trees. Manco spoke about the DECR's efforts to control the problem.
Right now, the DECR is managing the Caicos Pine Recovery Project. This is a 10-year, at least, master project for saving the species from extinction. But there is a 3-year project that we currently have secured in order to carry out some of the work that we need to do to continue on with the beginning of the project. As far as people that are involved to help us, we do have quite a few international institutions and organizations assisting us.
As for what people can do to help the problem, when importing plants, make sure they are certified as clean. Also, any volunteers who would like to volunteer their time or donate to the Caicos Pine Project can contact DECR officials.